Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Shimmy, Shabbat, Shimmy, of honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, peace, blessings, and salutations to you sincere Akim out there pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth. This is 1 Corinthians 15 and 58. Therefore, my brethren, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. All right, and I just heard a story from an elder. You know, he went to a whole nother state, you know what I'm saying, to visit some bros. And, you know, he was coming off the flight, and some random person in the airport recognized him, who also lives in a whole nother state, but they were traveling to that state to visit somebody else. So somebody who's been watching the elder from a whole nother state traveling just so happened to run into him in a random location, in a random place. Right? Hey, the judgment of the Lord is perfect, man. Everything we're doing is being watched by the Heavenly Father. It's being recorded in the heavens. Okay, you got brothers around watching. Hey, you got people in the other camps. You know, they like to talk shit on Great Millstone, but a lot of them will say and admit that we are the most diligent, you know, of all the camps. Right? And that's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The apostles and elders have, you know, told us that from day one. You know, diligence to make that calling, you know, and election sure. You gotta put your work in. All right, hey, one of the things that's been coming out is doing things, you know, not to be seen of men. All right, we're not just doing things to be on camera. All right, we're not just, you know, saying things and you know, like a damn WWE show, and then you get back in the locker room and you just, you know, doing whatever the fuck. No, man, you're supposed to be an Israelite 24/7. You know, you're supposed to be in the spirit as much as possible, and in your daily walk, you know what I'm saying, you have to walk a certain way. All right, you really have to be an example. Hey, because if the elder was doing some nigga shit, you know, he went outside, took a smoke, or, you know, he was on some, you know, some dumb shit in the airport with the people, and that person saw him, it'd have been, you know, it would have took away from the gospel. Like, damn, he's doing all this teaching, but he's really like that. You know, and, you know, small mistakes and errors and stuff happens, but hey, for the most part, we're supposed to be stand-up men. All right, the scriptures say, remember thy preeminence. Yeah, we're a royal and a holy people. We're a separate people. So we're supposed to carry ourselves, which preeminence, that goes into royalty as well. We're supposed to carry ourselves a certain way. And there's no way around that. There's no way avoiding that. All right, this is the holy way. Walk therein. All right, that's why the scriptures say, let's say, them that are without. I had it, but pull it up, kid. And this is 1 Thessalonians 4, verse 11. It said, I'm starting at verse 9. It said, but as touching brotherly love, ye need that I not write unto you, for ye yourselves are taught of the Most High to love one another. And then ye do it toward all the brethren which are in all Macedonia. But we beseech you, brethren, that ye increase more and more, and that ye study to be quiet and to do your own business and work with your hands as we commanded you, that ye may walk honestly toward them that are without, and that ye may have lack of nothing. All right, and, you know, we're not supposed to be, you know, like these niggas in the world. They get together, you know, they always arguing, it's always bickering, you know, it's always an issue and all that shit. You know, we're men of peace. Right? The scriptures talk about being men of peace. Right? Dwell peaceably with all men. You know, basically a man in favor of the Lord, all his enemies, you know, will have peace with him. All right, so you find yourself with a whole bunch of enemies and a whole bunch of drama and situations, then you have to definitely examine yourself. All right, because these people in the world, they know, when they're around brothers, they know, something different about them. They just ain't the average nigga. And I've seen, people, heathens, Esau, whoever, show favor, due to our behavior, or even dealing with the police. They know we come out, we preach, and we leave, and that's it. We really don't cause a lot of trouble. We're not out here to be tough guys. All right, that's what it's about, man. Preaching the gospel. All right, the Lord blessed us, man. That our eyes are able to see our teachers. We're not pushed into a corner. We can still go out, and we can spread the gospel. And continue to bring this place down with the word. All right, and that's what we're supposed to maintain, man. Good works, good character. Hey, the scriptures talk about that, not being high-minded, right? Not, if a man thinks he is wise, he really. Let me get that. Well, I'm gonna just quote. I got a couple of other scriptures as well. I'm holding. All right, but it talks about that, man. Establish not your own righteousness. Which I had that one. All right, first. Romans 10:3. For they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High. And you have a lot of people who try to establish their own righteousness. And me, and me. That's what everything's about, man. Everybody got a page with 50,000 pictures and me and self. You talk to people with me. That's all they want to talk about. Right, we're not looking to establish our own righteousness and I need this $10,000 garment, brother. Like these preachers in the world. I need this Versace suit. Look, man, we're not here for that. All right, we're really, we're here to serve our people. All right, and then. What does it say? Be patient when thou art in a low state. Matter of fact, Sirach 2 and 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. All right, hey brothers, the coronation is coming, man. We're going to be crowned a nation of kings and priests. Those 144,000. The tower of the flocks, the leaders of a people which are numbered as the sand of the sea. Those are some powerful men. Right? Those men who are rulers over all existence. Right? That's a huge lot. That's a very important lot. Right? A lot of people get caught up in the me and the emotions and feelings. Look, man, you get rebuked, you get corrected. Take the correction cheerfully. All right, a wise man will receive correction. So a fool hates correction, hates instruction. All right, we're not. Hey, like I was saying earlier, if the elder would have been doing some nigga shit or walking around pants hanging off his ass, what I'm saying, just a straight, you could see a nigga from a you could spot a nigga. All right, the way he walked, the confidence on his face. The scriptures talk about that. You can tell, a man's gait, all these different things. All right, but he saw him and and the elder wasn't even looking for him, man. From an angle he didn't even see. All right, this is Psalms. Oh, did I get Sirach 2 and 4? I didn't finish out. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. And that's what we're in right now. We're in the furnace of adversity. We're being put through this furnace. We're learning how to walk in the spirit, and not walk in the flesh. Because that'll get you, the Lord will get you up out of there. All right, and the Lord is continuing with his house cleaning and sifting, niggas out the mix. Who don't want to walk in the Spirit, if you want to walk in the